Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back, as I move my microphone, to the NotPron Weeklies, where I try to solve one of the hardest riddles created by the NotPron community using nothing but my mind and your help here in the chat and in the comments over on YouTube. The current riddle is created by Ender, who created that amazing Ender's Game puzzle that just destroyed me. But we're not doing that because I don't do spoilers here. So we are still working on that puzzle created by that Trixie Minx Weaver. We are continuing to work on Descent. We are on the 3rd level of Descent, which means we are working on this. So this is called 13, and we realized there was a lot of 13s in this picture of what we were calling a fox. So we started coloring it in pink. That was our plan. That's what we did, and that is what we will continue to do. I need to change this to squares, and we did figure out how to do this correctly. Whoops. No. Boom. Or 0? Do I get this down to 0? Is that what it was? Ah, damn it. Now we're back to this crap again. Here we go. Boop. So the plan is we are going to color in these 13s. Maybe I should bring this to 20 like it was. Damn it. There was totally a way that we had figured out that it was exactly a square, which was great. Let's go to 100. Does not seem to be getting any better. So we're just trying to get rid of all the 13s. So basically I'm just getting rid of all the 1s and the 3s and hoping for the best. God, I wish I remembered how I made this a square. This would make my life so much easier if I could just remember how I made it a square. I worry about like this. Like, I know I'm coloring it in, so it's like I can't remember what was a 1 and what was a 3. But like this 1 right here is not actually with a 3, so it is not a 13. I could connect this one to that 3. But like, and then like there's this 3, but I don't, was this a 1? I don't remember. So I'm just kind of coloring in all the 1s and 3s and hoping. I swear to God, I figured out a way to do this. What the hell was it? Oh, I was going to make it into peppers. I remember that. Pixel. Can I make this bigger? Or does Pixel not accept becoming bigger? Doesn't seem to. Doesn't seem to like that. All right. Why can't I make this a freaking square? So frustrating. So frustrating. Aspect ratio. That's right. Pick the circle. Go into this. Change it to a square. Make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. All right, now we're there. Boom. And make the hardness go all the way up. There we go. Boom. All right, we did it. I remembered how to do it. Kind of. All right, so I'm just coloring all the 1s and the 3s. And I want to really stress this. One, if you're in the chat, feel free to say hi and give ideas, or if you already know the answer, give heckles. And two, this is my current plan. I have no way of knowing if what I'm doing is correct. Like, this is just the thought I had was, hey, this is called 13. I see some 13s. Let's color in all the 1s and 3s. That could be exactly what I need to do or nowhere near what I need to do. I'm coloring in things that are technically 31s. I'm hoping, upon hope, that this doesn't need to be exact. My greatest fear is that this makes a QR code, and if it does, we're doomed. I'm also kind of looking at this and sorry, I thought I saw something. Why do I have like this weird background called Haunted House? That must have been something I did last time we did this. Straight up, baby. Straight up. Now, Weaver was here last time. I know I took it. I had to take an extra day off for work reasons. I know it's lame. But Weaver was here last time, and I cheekily asked Weaver, like, hey, I'm doing this very weird thing to your puzzle. Do you think this is worth saving? And she said, yeah, but I don't know. She could just be acting like a tricksy minx. See, there's a 3 that's 100%. Oh, well, I guess maybe that was connected to a 1 at some point. There's some more 1s. So I'm trusting that she was being truthful in that what I'm doing right now is not a colossal waste of time. Here's a 3 here. That's a 3. I didn't even. That's a 3 as well. I don't know why. That took me so long to recognize. There's some more 1s. There's an actual 13. How about that? Ooh. That's a 1 hiding here. Boom. Yeah, circle that 2. This feels very minesweepery. I would say that maybe that's what like we were doing is we were creating the blank spaces of a Minesweeper game, but there's this 8 hanging out here, so that disproves that theory. 1s go out like this. There's a 1. Boom. There's some more. There's a whole area over here I didn't really look at, I guess. That's a lot of coloring. Did not choose pink for any particular reason. I think it might have auto-selected pink, and I was like, you know what, pink's fine. Alright, there's a 3 here. Right. Doing some good coloring. Some more 1s hiding here. That's a 1 here. There's a 1, get rid of that one. That's a 1 here. Weaver was nice enough to make the 7 very distinct from the 1, which I appreciate. Boom. Again, like I know I just like, oh, well, there's the 3, okay. 3 here, some more 3s here. just random bubble bobble popped in my head. I don't know why this 3 survived. Or this one. There's this. Okay. Okay. Ready? Okay. I should have done this on a separate layer. Okay. I think this is done. Just kind of connecting these lines so they look a little nicer. All right, this is interesting. So I've created like a maze, which is nice. Kind of like a mazy thing. That a little cleaner. All right. Make this a little cleaner. Okay. That. Okay, so now, does this look like anything? Is this anything? I mean, do I want to throw the haunted house over this? That kind of makes sense, right? If I throw the haunted house that we have from earlier on top of this and line it up with the star, what will that do? Probably very little. Just like I'm kind of looking at the shape of this now, just seeing if there's anything that stands out about it. I thought maybe I saw like words or something in here, because I thought this was going to be like this was an H and this was an E for a moment, but that doesn't look right. I don't think this spells anything. Let me get the haunted house. Let me find the haunted house. Haunted. Where did I put the haunted house? It's in my pictures. Come here, haunted house. I'm about to throw you on top of this weird pink wolf. No. Alright, I'm just opening up the haunted house now. There it is. I'm throwing it on top of this. Alright, grabbing this tool. So I want to line this up with this. It doesn't feel right. I mean, like, it doesn't line up perfectly. Like, if it lined up very nice, I could be like, oh, it's just a very weird Sudoku now. Where, like, I have almost no information. And it almost lines up nicely. Like, I'm trying to fudge it so it... I think... I'm going to try making this a little bit bigger, because this seems small compared to that. Where's my transformation tools? transform. Not arbitrary rotate, that's for sure. I just want like resize. Is there like a resize? I want to add like 10% to the size of this. No. Doesn't want to become a little bit bigger. Just like, usually I can just go to the corner here and like, yeah. But it does not want to let me do that. What? No. Is there more here? Adjustment? Is that what I want? I think this is good. What? No. What? No, this isn't what I want either. Is T for transform? No, T is for text. Damn it. Damn it all. No. I just want transform. Smudge. Warp. Maybe this is what I want. Cage transformation. Boom. Oh, do I have to draw the cage? Oh, no. No, whatever this is, stop it. Alright. We'll try it again with the freaking cage, because this is dumb. Eh. Clink. Okay, I just want to make you a little bit bigger, is all. Can I do that, please? No, this is not what I want at all. I don't even know if this is right. It just seems to me like if I line this up with this star, which is the thing we've been taught to do, it like almost lines up, but it's clear that to me that the star is not the right size. Like if I do this here, maybe I have to rotate it. Because my thought process is maybe this is just another Sudoku. Like, like it almost works like right there. G4 6 7 2 4 8 3 2 5 6 2 2. Doesn't really give me much of a place to go to from here, though. Like, I mean, solving the Sudoku, and then I would probably then move it here, and then maybe I'd have to like rotate it. R for rotate. No. Right, hold on. Control Z. Get all this stuff out of the way. Is this what I wanted? Rectangle select? I could just... You can select the whole thing. And then it'll let me... Yay! Boo! No. Transform. No. No! Scale image. Oh my god. That didn't do anything I wanted. That's maybe scale layer. Can we please be a bit bigger? I couldn't get the damn freehand tool to work. Help my dumbness, if you could. I wanted a 10% change, I said? I'll give it a 5% change. Scale. Alright. That's a little bit bigger, just like I asked. And in doing that, it doesn't really seem to fix the thing I was worried about. Because I'm still getting like 2 2s in this area. Is it the right size? I would still say no. So let's go a little bit bigger. I said a 10% raise, so let's actually do the 10% raise like I said. Scale. They kind of look like they're the same size now. Maybe not really. Like, maybe just a little small, but it's also like a lower quality, so that looks about right. That doesn't, it still doesn't feel good. Like it almost fits, but like, also no matter what, so much of the building is like in this black area, which is doesn't seem to be the most helpful. So what else can I do with this? The 2 stars are roughly in the same spot, just in like off. Like they have their X and Y values flipped, because this is like right here on this line, right after the 400, and then right after. This is on the 400 line, so maybe they're not as close as I thought. Because I was thinking maybe if I like divided it diagonally across this line, I could then fold it, and then this star would kind of meet up with this star. But I don't see the value of that. I think I also screwed this up, because I think what could have been helpful here is if I had made a transparent layer. Or, I mean, I guess I could just erase everything else, but like perhaps this goes over something else. Like the pink is the grid and it goes over the spell book maybe. But I don't know what that would make me see. Is there anything interesting about these numbers? There's a bunch of 2s. 2 is clearly the most common number here. I did in fact miss a 3. So this is all going to come together now. What the hell? Now I get it. It's so obvious. Let me actually color in this area here. There we go. I'm so confused. I'm now like sitting weird. I've got my knees up by my chest. Thinking this will give me a different perspective on things. What we got going on here? So let me think back to an old clue that Weaver gave me, which was what number isn't here? Because that's how I figured out it was a Sudoku last time. Was like, hey, the numbers don't go past 6 or whatever. So I took out all the 1s and the 3s. There are 2s. There's another 3 I missed. Now it's obvious. I'm going to ask for the tiniest hint here, Spam. This isn't a QR code, is it? Because I would have to start over if this was a QR code. But all the ones are gone, all the threes are gone. There's tons of twos. There's a 4. Are there no... There's a 5. There's some 5s. There are 6s, there are 7s, there are 8s, and there are 9s that look like Gs. But no zeros. What I've done is I assumed, since this was called 13, and there was a lot of 1s and 3s next to each other, is I just colored in the 1s and the 3s to make this. And I missed a few on top of that. I probably should have paid attention to which was a 1 and which one was a 3. So then my ideas, once I finished, was maybe I lined up the haunted house with this from the previous level. There has not been a time... I know I'm on level 3 of this, but I didn't need anything other than skills I learned from level 1 to beat level 2. So I feel like I shouldn't need anything from level 2 to beat level 3, but that's just kind of my impression of this. That's not... doesn't mean that it's true. What I've been taught from previous levels is, like, this coloring it in was really just like a weird feeling I had. And I kind of was hoping that once I did it, it would reveal something, but I don't see anything. The only reason I kind of kept at it was Weaver kind of implied I was on the right track, but she could have lied to me. So that's a thing that could have happened. I scratch my nose. But looks like the grid dies here, which is a bit interesting. Let me actually zoom in just to check something out here. That is not what I wanted. Zoom in, please. Yeah, the grid kind of fades. Ooh, grid's a little wonky. Look at that. Just thought I'd zoom in and kind of look around, think maybe like if I adjust the contrast and stuff that there will be hidden numbers. That's entirely possible. I thought I actually saw it for a minute, but I think it was just I looked at these numbers and looked there, they kind of appeared there, like that old optical illusion. Alright, zoom out. Zoom out some more. So yeah, what was taught to us before? What was taught to us before was what exactly were the rules you used to color the tiles? The rule I was using was to color in 13s. That quickly turned into color anything. That turned into color in 1s and 3s. Because I was like, well, it's technically a 13 diagonally, it's technically a 13 but backwards. There may be a few in here. There's another 3 I missed. There may be a few in here that was just a 1 on its own. And or a 3 on its own that shouldn't have been colored in. That's entirely possible. Because since I was coloring it in, I didn't, like, once it was colored in, it was just a pink box, and I didn't remember if it was a 1 or a 3. And I was just like, it's probably all good. Now I'm trying to look at the negative space, which requires squinting. Does the negative space look like anything? Maybe I should flip the colors of this. Maybe that'll help me see things that are in front of me. This makes me think about Hollow Knight, which is nice. It's like too many numbers to just be the numbers that are left mean something. And again, I've said it once and I will say it again. I should have colored in everything on a different layer, so I could just have the part that was colored, so I could then potentially line that up elsewhere. Which is exactly what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? I'm supposed to color this in on a separate layer and then rotate it 90 degrees. That's exactly what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? That's what kind of makes sense from what I'm saying. The image is called 13. So 1s and 3s had to go. And then I have to line the stars up. And the way I'd line the stars up is I would take this star, because this is the way it's currently oriented, and I would spin it 90 degrees so it would match up with that star. And then the grid I created would cover different numbers, which, I don't know, might have meaning. It's no guarantee. It actually might make more sense to spin it this way. That's absolutely right. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. Let me tell you, it feels really good for it to click like that, but it really sucks that we're going to start over. Because that I had already saved it, so it was, we were screwed. All right. That's the gobbledygooker. Let me get it, because I have the clean version on my desktop still. Let me throw this in here. Add layer, new layer. Boom. Layer name. Pink. Pink. Layer pink. Fill was transparent. Okay. Boom. Uh-huh. This is exactly what... Gosh darn it. I'm going to try to do a nicer job of coloring this in. I've already failed at doing a nicer job of coloring this in. Maybe I should make this a little bit bigger. Maybe. How about 13? Is 13 the right size of this? Wouldn't that make the most freaking sense? Oh, well, you know, it's almost exact. Oh, Weaver. You tricksy minx. Yep, so now I can do this. All right. Let's continue to color stuff in. Shout outs to Weaver for 13 also being the right size of the brush. That's a nice little touch. That's a 1, it's a 1, it's a 1, 3, it's a 1, it's a 1, that's a 1, here's a 1, 1, 3. I'm at least... The 1 and 3 thing is wrong, though. Everybody go away. Is it just strictly 13s? Like, does it have to be a 13? Is that the deal? Yeah, but like, I'm asking you this as like someone who's doing a show right now. But like, so let's look at this one. I would say that, whoopsie, where did my pink go? Pink. Okay. I would say this is a 13. Boom. Boom. But it would also be 1 and 3 here, and 1 and 3 here. So those would all be 13s, unless it's specifically just a 1, 3 across. Are you saying like, because I would say this is a 13. 13, and then this is a 13, 1, 3, and then this is a 13, 1, 3, and then this is a 13, 1, 3. This is a 13 backwards, 1, 3. Here's another 13, 1 and a 3, and then a 1 and a 3, and then a 1 and a 3, and a 1 and a 3, and a 1 and a 3. Like, something else. What? They just make it all disappear. Oh, is it the opposite? Am I leaving the 1s and the 3s and I'm just getting rid of the 2s? Why does that happen? I want my pink back. Nice octopi. Are you saying that I should leave 13s? Should I do this? Just trying to figure out what that octopus is. So if I leave, there are a lot of 13s, so maybe I'll just leave the 1s and the 3s, and I'll try it backwards. Seven. This feels good. I should probably, like, just go down the rows here. 6, 7. Okay. That's a 2. That's a 2. Here's a 2. Here's a 7. Another 7. Oh, this is all bad. Coloring is fun. Coloring is fun. So we're all 13s except for this G. It's 2. Feels good. Just trying to click with more impact. Makes me feel better. Feel like this will be at least a little bit easier to spot check. So this is my new theory on how this is made, now that I'm like really looking at this. What it's going to end up being is 1s and 3s are the clear spaces. 2s are the filled in spaces. Anything that is not a 2, not a 1, 2, or 3 is a important number, but I'm still going to color it. Like, I think it'll be important in whatever the next step is, because I'm guessing what Weaver did was find where the important numbers are for whatever the puzzle is, fill those in, find out where the gaps needed to be, put the 1s and 3s in, and then just fill the rest in with 2s. But that's just a theory. Boom. Stupid G. Whoops. That was a sloppy one. Let's fix that one. Four, 2, 6, 5, 9. Leave the 3 alone. Get the 6. Leave the 1 alone. Hit the 4. 2, G. Leave the 1 alone. 6. I had to start over, Kermit. I'm doing the opposite of what I did last time. I at least know why I'm doing it now. At least I think I do. People could just have been lying to me. Who knows? We needed to color it in on a separate layer, and then we're going to rotate the layer 90 degrees so the stars align. Then what happens? I don't know. I'm hoping it says, Noah, you're right. Here's a parade, and then a parade starts. That's what I'm hoping. Right. It's all right. It's all right. What? Yeah, it's a messy one. I don't like when it's messy. Fill it in. Boom. Boom. Oh, almost missed this guy. Boom. Boom. And boom. And boom. Oh. Almost let that 7 survive. How dare I? I feel a sneeze coming on, but I'm fighting it. I'm fighting the good fight against the sneeze. And I will say this again, if it turns out this is a QR code, it'd be real sad. Because I don't think I did a good enough job for a QR code to work. Going a little over today, guys, because I want to do this. Hey, Styles. Thanks for stopping by as I, is that right? Color in this wolf paint by numbers. How was the mall? I haven't been to a good mall in a while. All the malls by me are terrible. We are so close to the big payoff of watching this pink wolf rotate 90 degrees. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Second and Charles? Like, that's the name of the place? That's not the location of the place? Alright, get rid of this. These. And this. Guys, we did it. Guys, we did it. Only 1s and 3s remain. Look how beautiful it is. This is everything we wanted it to be. I want to kind of color in some of these gaps real quick to build extra suspense as the moment is coming. They got a space to do comedy. That's the new thing I want. Is I want to find a good nerd space that I can do comedy at. Oh, there's a 2 hiding right here. How dare it try to survive. Because I was really, a Dave & Buster's opened not too far from me, and I was like, I'll do shows at the Dave & Buster's, and it was not conducive to comedy. Then look into that. I've been obsessed with this idea of doing a show at the mall. I don't know why, but it's something I just really wanted to do for a while. I just think it's funny for some reason. Because I wanted to do a Plus 2 comedy DVD that never came out. And it was going to be called the Plus 2 Comedy Terrible Tour. And we were going to tour for 2 weeks in just the worst spots I could find. We were going to do this just DVD taping, and we were going to go to arcades and laundromats and like hardware stores and try to do shows. And the idea was it was just going to be us struggling. Maybe a prison. I thought it'd be funny. We never did it. Because doing stuff is expensive. Okay. Oh, I had this planned for years. This was way before the pandemic. Because we created the found footage DVD, which didn't see the light of day until like 2019. But I think we filmed it in 2015. I don't know. It's on the YouTube channel if you guys ever want to check that out. That's kind of like, it had the spirit of what I wanted, but it wasn't the content I wanted. All right, I think this is enough. All right, so we want to rotate this 90 degrees in either direction, really, because we don't know which way we're supposed to go. So I finally get to do my layer transform, which I've been clicking and not doing. Transform. We want to rotate this 90 degrees. Let's go counterclockwise first. All right, it is now aligned. Maybe. It might be properly aligned. It might be slightly off. It looks like it's slightly askew. Grab this. Let's just see if I can kind of give it a shuffle, that it'll kind of like fit better. That didn't really show me anything that I hoped. Control Z. All right, let's try rotating it the other way. So this star would come to that star is the idea. That is the idea. I didn't line up the pentagrams? Well, I kind of can't, but okay. Oh, you know what? This is an easy way I can do this. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Where's my paintbrush? Bam. Yeah, that was dumb on my part. I apologize. I apologize to everyone involved. All right, let's layer. Let's rotate it the other way. Or the way we did before, and then just make sure it's lined up correctly. Transform. Boom. Whoopsie. Hold on. I just want my... What happened? Wait. Why did this become one layer? What happened? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Noah had a panic attack there for a minute. Okay. Click. All right. Now let's rotate the layer. Okay. Boom. All right. So now I'll just do this. Nope, not the thing I wanted to do. Did I rotate this the wrong way? I did. I rotated this the wrong way. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Want it to go that way. What did I do wrong here? Am I just dumb? Yeah, okay. That was weird. So now I just want to make sure this is nicely on top of it like that. See, this is, I mean, it's aligned. It's aligned. It just doesn't look right. All right, let's just let's just, for the sake of this, make sure we're doing this 100% correctly. So I want no F-ups here. Let's make this a little bit bigger so it matches like completely. Bang. Okay. Now let's rotate it the other way. I mean, that's perfectly aligned. And it just doesn't look right. I thought I did. I know I didn't do a perfect job coloring it in. But I think I did a decent job. And it just doesn't click right. I mean, I feel like it should be more like this. My coloring is wrong? My coloring is wrong. Okay. Well, if I turn down the occupancy like this, so that I can actually turn it down, so I can actually see through it. I shouldn't have to do it again. So this would be the opposite. This is what the opposite would look like. I'm still going to have to do this. This is what the opposite would look like if you just look through the pink. Because this is... Yeah, just look at the pink, and that would be what the 13s blocked out would look like. There's definitely a lot of stuff that's not anything. Like this isn't anything. This isn't anything. That's a bit weird to have stuff that just isn't anything. I don't find the shape to be that interesting. I don't find the numbers that I found to be that interesting. I just don't know. And I've been at this for a full hour and I feel like I didn't get anywhere. Like, rotate this back. Rotate my layer back, please. I want to see something. My coloring, in terms of only coloring things that are not 1s and 3s, appears to be correct. So, I don't know how else to do it. And like, now that I've got the pink here, like, just looking at the 1s and 3s, is there any 3s that are not touching a single 1 and any 1s that are not touching a single 3? Anywhere. Because, like, I could argue this is a 13. But that's like... It's hard for me to argue this is a 13. Because that's just a 3. Like, I could say this is a 13, this is a 13, this is a 13, and this is a 13, and this is a 13. This guy right here, This guy's an issue that I'm pointing with this finger. So let's get rid of him, I guess. I mean, what else? What else is there to do? Let's go back down to 13, please. No, back to... Nope. Nope. Can't make an argument for him. I can't make an argument for any of these. I can make an argument for this one, but I can't for these. This one looks legitimately like it's a different color, which is interesting. Those look like it looks grayed out. All right, so I'm gonna stay. I started in this corner. We'll just work our way. This could. I totally see how this is a 31 or a 13. I can see how this is a 13. I missed this too. It's gotta. I'm just looking if there's any ones on their own or threes on their own. This one I can't really make an argument for. So I'll get rid of that. This one I can't really make an argument for, so I'll get rid of that too. I need to get this whole area. These are all... I can make arguments for all of these. Same with all of these. Except for this 2, which somehow survived. So that's gone. This... Oh, there's a 3 there. This guy I cannot make an argument for. No, wait, there's a 3 here. Okay, leave that one alone. This one, there is no 3 connecting to this one, so that's gone. Or either of these. We gotta get rid of both of these. Okay. And that means also both these ones. So I can make an argument for all of these guys except for this one. Yep. Yeah, that one there. Yeah. Oh, this guy. All right, this is fine. These are all... Ooh. There's a 7. How'd you survive? Screw you. Screw you, 7. I gotta start over because I chose pink? Because I chose pink, it's wrong? I missed this, and because I missed this too? What's wrong with pink? You tell me why pink is wrong. No. That one. Control Z. That one. Just so you know, I completely heard you. I just don't want to believe you. It's just like, I'd really like it. I was like, nah, this is savable. What I did was not a waste of time. I did a good. This is a 1 by itself. This 1 is all alone now. Get rid of him. There's wander all around by these trees. Okay. Okay, I did it. This is the correct answer. It's just this picture of a wolf with pink on it. That's the correct answer. You are gone, mate. Well, thanks so much for watching. That's going to do it for the stream. I want to just rotate it and just hope. and just hope that this was fine. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, there you go. It's fine, right? Look how right it is. No! No! Alright, I tried. This was an unsuccessful attempt at whatever this was. Thank you so much for watching. What should I do? What should I do? Leave in the comments on YouTube your ideas, your thoughts, your theories, and if I should give up on this puzzle. I need those in the comments on YouTube. Also, be sure to join me. I usually stream Tuesdays at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time right here on Plus 2 Comedy. So be sure to follow me here on Twitch so you can get a notification every time I go live. Subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And I'll see you all, I guess, next time. Tomorrow I'm playing Abandoned. Should be fun. Boop.